Hey, what's going on, guys? Supersonico here, back with another video. And Supersonico 2020, I always forget that. On this channel, I read the Bible. Hopefully there's new people watching. And if you have a Bible, I suggest you go get it and follow along with me. Yeah. Let's get into it. Where I last left off was Abraham and Lot separate, Genesis 13. Now I'm doing Genesis 14. Let's get into it. Abraham rescues Lot, Genesis 14. At the time when Amraphel was king of Shinar, Arikok king of Elasar, Kedom king of Elam, and Tidal king of Gaon, these were the kings to war against Berar king of Sodom, Birsha king of Gomorrah, Shinab king of Adamah, Shemeber king of Seboy, and king of Bela, that is Zor. All these latter king joined forces in the valley of Siddim, that is the Dead Sea Valley. For 12 years they had been subject to Kedom or Lamare, but in the 13th year they rebelled. In the 14th year, Kedoromalamer and the kings allied with him went out and defeated the Rephites in Ashtaroth, Canarim, and Zusites in Ham. The Emites in Shavel, I think it's Shavel, Kurina, Thane, and Horites. I have no idea how to say this, I'm sorry. What was I? Karinte and the Horites in the hill desert. Then they turned back and went to En-Mishpat. This is Kadesh. And they went and conquered the whole territory of the Amalekites, as well as the Amorites, who were living in Hazazon Tamar, the king of Sodom, the king of Gomorrah, and the king of Admah, the king of Seboim, and the king of Bela, that is Zor, marched out and drew their battle lines in the valley of Siddim, and against Keldomar, king of Elam, Tidal king of Gomer, and everything, Arikom, king of Elasar. 4 kings against 5. 4 kings against 5. Now the valley of Siddim was full of tar pits. And when the kings of Sodom, kings of Gomorrah fled, some of the men fell into the rest and fled to the hills. The 4 kings seized all the goods, Sodom and Gomorrah, and they all fled. Then they went away. They also carried off Abraham's nephew Lot in possession, since he was living in Sodom. A man who had escaped came and reported this to Abraham, the Hebrew. Now Abraham was living near the great trees of Mamre, the Amorite, a brother of Eshcol and Aner, all who were allied with Abraham. When Abraham heard that his relative had been taken captive, he called out the 318 trained men born in his household, and went in pursuit as far as Dan. During the night, Abraham divided his men to attack them, and he routed them, pursuing them as far as Hovah, north of Damascus. He recovered all the goods and brought back his relative Lot in his possession, together with the women and all the other people. After Abraham returned the feeding, Elnoram, the man and the kings allied with him. King Sodom came out to meet him, and that is the king of the valley. Then came his son, brought out and wine. He was the priest of God Most High, and blessed Abraham, saying, Blessed be Abraham by God Most High, creator of heaven and earth, and praise be God to Most High, who delivered your enemies into your hand. Then Abraham gave him a tenth of everything. The king of Sodom said to Abraham, Give me the people and keep the goods for yourself. But Abraham said to the king of Sodom, with raised hands, And I have sworn an oath to the Lord Most High, creator of heaven and earth, that I will accept nothing belonging to you, not even a thread or the strap of a sandal, so that you will never be able to say, I made Abraham rich. I will accept nothing but what my men have eaten, and share the belongings of the men who went with me to Anar, Eshcol, and Mamre. Let them have their share. I'm going to stop it right there. So basically what this was about, basically, if you guys saw the last video at Genesis 13, Lot and Abraham, they were one group. They both have separate men that obeyed him, and the area was too small. They did not have enough supplies to keep both of them, so they separated. One went into another land, and Lot got captured, and Abraham went for him. So Abraham only had 318 trained men, and he was versus 5 or 4 kings. I don't remember which. I think it was 5. And 5 kings? That's a pretty big army, but God gave the power to 300 men to get Lot back. And every single soldier that it was the army of 5 kings, they all died. Abraham and his armies, I don't think none of them died. Maybe a few did. I don't exactly remember. I'm sorry. That's what this was about. I really hope you enjoyed this video, and read your Bible more. It can teach you a lot. Bye.